Hello my dudes, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a little speed build. We're going to be decorating and building, terraforming this space right here. We're going to make it kind of like a little nature area, like a very miniature nature walk. I'll be putting on screen some photos that I used for inspiration for this area. I found all these on Pinterest, full credit to the creators. Looking back, mine don't turn out like this, but that's okay. I did use them for inspiration, so I did want to give them some credit. Just like all my other speed build videos, I want to preface this by saying I don't know how to design, I don't know how to build, I don't know how to decorate very well. I'm just a normal person trying to make some pretty areas on the island. I feel like this one particularly came out like very simple and very not how I pictured it in my head. I'll put on screen right now how it turned out just so you can have like a little glimpse of what we're building. But it's a very simple build, so if you're not into that, then I'll see you in the next video. But without further ado, let's get into the actual speed build. I always start by building the cliffs and then placing the trees. I feel like it's just easier to get like the big layout stuff out of the way. So I started with that. I'm horrible at terraforming, like cliff terraforming, water terraforming, any of that like is just not up my alley, and I never know what I'm doing. So I do make very many mistakes here, so just ignore those. I didn't really plan anything out for this build. I just kind of like winged it as we went. But in hindsight, I would have probably planned out a little bit more, just like the general layout of the area, because I feel like I was just putting up cliffs, not really knowing what I was doing with them. I think in the end, it ended up looking okay, but like for a while, I did not know if this build was going to turn out at all. So my main idea for this cliff was that I was going to have it connect to the cliff over to the left. You can kind of see it in the background. But I was going to have the two cliffs connect, and I was going to make a fake little bridge with like custom designs and rope and stuff. And I was going to have like a little fake bridge connecting the two. That idea did not work at all. I couldn't figure it out. It wasn't looking right. I couldn't get the area or shape how I wanted it. So I just completely nixed that idea. Like it did not become a thing at all. I wanted to give the space a little bit more dimension, so I just thought adding another layer might be good. So I added a third layer to the cliff up here. We end up just placing like a tree and some furniture items on it later. Not a big deal, very simple. But I feel like it just like helps to fill up the space, and again, dimension. We love it here. I jumped forward a bit to show you me attempting to make a little land bridge. I was gonna have it do like a little jumpity spot in the middle, you know what I'm talking about, where you can like hop from one side to the other. Yeah, it did not look good. So no. So I just ignored that whole monstrosity, weird bridge cliff thing for now, and I just started placing trees. I also started to do a little bit of water terraforming. This waterfall right here already existed. It was already there. So I just decided to add on to it and like make a little pond connected to it. I know I've asked this before, but like if you're good at terraforming, you know, water, cliff, whatever, like how? Just how? That's my question. How? Like terraforming in general just makes my brain frazzled and I don't know what to do with it. So the fact that you guys are like talented and know how to do stuff with this like construction app in game is wild to me. Oh, here's some footage of me kind of like tearing down this whole bridge, weird land thing situation. I'm really glad I ended up not going with that. I don't think it would have looked good, and I'm a lot happier, I think, with the outcome that we came up with. I wanted to make little islands in the middle of our pond because I love the look of like having trees and other items on there. So I wanted to put this cedar tree on one of them, and then on the tiny little like island in the back, I ended up putting a decoy duck, which I thought was super cute. I love the decoy duck. I think that's such a fun item. I ended up finishing the river and then expanding the cliff just a little bit to make it a little bigger, and now I'm just placing trees all around. So I bought and placed a natural ramp incline for our little nature area, just to make the cliffs a little bit more accessible. And yeah, I do time jump to the next day so that it can be all built and stuff. Okay, the ramp's all placed and set. Now I'm just working on a little path. This is the same like custom design that I use for the path all around my island. So if they look familiar, that's why. I don't have the exact same custom design code saved, but I will put some similar ones up on the screen in case you wanted to use them. And now we just started placing some furniture. Again, I kind of just winged it, just kind of placed as we went. I wasn't really sure where I wanted anything. I had very specific furniture items I wanted to use. They're all very natural, a lot of the just wood stuff, because again, wanted this place to be kind of natural. I had like a general idea for what I wanted on this cliff, just a couple simple items. Wanted to have a book up here and the pile of leaves. That's all I really knew. Again, I just kind of wanted to fill the space up and make it look, I don't know, I really like it when my island kind of looks like people live there and do stuff there. So I thought having like a little book up there would be like, oh, people come here on their little nature walk and they just kind of sit and read their book. And I thought it was a cute idea. I don't know, I like islands like that where it looks like, you know, like the villagers actually do stuff on the island and they inhabit it. And I don't know if that made sense, but if you understand that, then yeah. I know I just rambled a little bit, but I'm probably gonna ramble again. I wanted to say thank you guys so much. We have 8.6k subscribers right now, which is absolutely insane. I know I say this all the time, but I really genuinely didn't think that this account was gonna go anywhere. I didn't think anyone was gonna want to watch me just like play Animal Crossing, and I don't know, I always felt like I was just like a normal person, and I felt like the YouTubers that I watched were like really good at Animal Crossing. So I was like, there's no way that like people are gonna want to watch me, but like you guys are the nicest group of people like ever. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing, for being so nice. You guys are honestly just amazing, and I seriously appreciate it so much. I really love the look of like planting coconuts on the actual ground instead of on the sand. I think that the little sprout just looks so cute, so I put a few of those around because I really like how it looks. If you are still here and watching, let me know what your favorite like fall DIY is, like whether it's like the maple leaf furniture or like the mush furniture, like which one's your top favorite. Let me know. I think mine, I love the red leaf pile, but also all the mush furniture. So I'm gonna say either the mush lamp or the red leaf pile. Those are my two favorites. Here's the part where we're just placing some final touches, some last minute furniture items that I still had stored in my pockets, placing some flowers, putting some custom designs on the floor, just like the tiny little details like that to make the space hopefully come alive. That's what I was hoping for. Something I noticed during this build was that while I was like creating everything, I pretty much forgot that I was recording, which normally doesn't happen. Like I feel like whenever I do speed build videos, like I'm always really hyper aware of the fact that like I am recording right now, I'm gonna edit this later, this is gonna be posted whenever, and it makes me really nervous because like decorating and terraforming, all that just like isn't my thing. But yeah, I don't know, while filming this, I just didn't feel like I was filming. I didn't feel as nervous as normal, so I don't know why I said that. I just thought I'd note it. It was profound to me. I don't know. As we come to the end of this build, I just wanted to note really quickly that I did turn off the camera and add a couple more finishing touches, finishing details. So if it looks a little bit different in our final little walkthrough, that's why. So that being said, let's get into it. I was really happy to be done with this build just because the space was so empty before, and it also just took a really long time. Like I said in the beginning, it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it. I imagined it a lot differently in my head. I imagined it to be a lot more complex, and I don't know, but I feel like it turned out okay. So even though it's kind of supposed to be like a little nature walk / nature trail, it is very tiny, but there are still places to go. That's why I like having the ramp there. I think I'm really glad I put that there, and I'm glad I also decorated the cliffs around it, just so that it would kind of all be cohesive and all match. So yeah, just kind of reiterating what I said in the beginning. It's a very, very, very simple build, which is, I guess, good and bad. Bad because I didn't want it to be this simple, but that's totally fine. And good because if you did want to recreate it, it's really easy to. You don't have to be like a super genius at terraforming or decorating or anything, because it's a very, very simple build. Simple furniture items, everything like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already, if you'd like to see more content. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. Bye!